Hello lovely squirrels and hello lovely hedgehogs. It's Miss Hocking here and we are working on our maths remote learning today, and it's our last lesson of our subtraction and addition sequence, and it's your last session with me teaching your maths. From tomorrow you will have Mrs. Sweeney. So today we are continuing on from yesterday's work about fact families, and today we're focusing on subtraction fact families, although you will need to know all of the facts. Before we get going, I just want to say well done to all of those children who are being so motivated at home with their learning. I am so proud of you, and I'm checking in with parents all the time, so I know that you are working very hard and it is not being ignored, so well done. Let's have a look at our first maths question for today. It says, can you make an addition and subtraction story of this number sentence here? So I've got 8 take away 3 equals 5. So I'm going to, first of all, before I make my subtraction story, I am going to put them into my number bond diagram over here. So my whole number, which is at the beginning of my subtraction number sentence, is of course going to be over here because it is the whole. And the whole subtract a part, I'm going to choose this as my part, equals the other part. So that means this must go here. So what I want you to do is pause the video here and see if you can work out what these should be. 8 take away 3 equals 5. So it's going to be 8 take away the opposite part equals the opposite part. Then I want you to see if you can make a subtraction story out of this. Okay, so I'm going to make one up, but I want you to see if you can make up a different one. You don't need to write this down, I just want you to say it to whoever you're working with today. So my subtraction number story is, using this number sentence here, is there were 8 teachers in the staff room and then 3 left to get to lessons, and then there was 5 teachers left in the staff room. 8 teachers take away 3 teachers equals 5 teachers. Now I'm sure you can think of a much better one than that. So have a go and tell your grown-up. Okay, let's move on. So on your worksheet today, you can see that there is this picture of some lovely frogs. I've got some frogs that have got different colour bodies to the rest. There's a little frog who's jumping away. There's some lily pads. What I want you to do, you're going to pause the slides in just a second. You're going to make a subtraction story. Okay? Can you make an addition story once you've made that? Think about those things that I've mentioned. Body colour, leg colour, arm colour, lily pads. How many is jumping away. See if you can make a subtraction number story, and then see if you can make an addition number story that is similar. Can you make addition and subtraction facts for the story? Use your template to write them in, and there's also some lines on your sheet. I want you to write out your story as well. You can use your sound maps to help you if you need them. Okay, pause now and do that. Okay, for our second sheet then, this is the first question, and this is a subtraction machine. We made an addition machine a couple of weeks ago. And it says that there are 10 cubes here, and it's going to go through the machine and come out here. What you need to do is write the missing numbers. So this many cubes went in, and it tells me that there are 10 cubes. Oh, we need to find out how many it has been subtracted, minus how many, because the answer is, look, the answer is 7. If you find this tricky, you can use 10 cubes or 10 items, and then you can put them through a machine, make sure that only 7 come out, and see how many are left in the machine. Look, then the machine continues. Then there is 7 going into this machine. How many does the machine minus before they come out? Now, I thought you might enjoy that question, so I have put another couple of examples like this on your worksheet for you to draw in your cubes here How many are going in? How many is being minused, and how many come out? You can draw the answer here. Put them back through the machine. How many is being minused and how many come out? You can decide. Okay, for our next section of our lesson, you have got this on your worksheet. It says, draw a picture to show the subtraction equation. What does equation mean? Draw a picture to show the subtraction equation. Tell your grown-up if you think you can remember. Okay, nice work. Those of you that said it is a subtraction number sentence, you are absolutely correct. Great. Okay, so, oh, I'm having a bit of trouble with my mouse. Okay, I think I've fixed it. Okay, so we have a number sentence here. If you said it is a number sentence, I've just said you're absolutely correct. So let's have a look here. We need to draw a picture for this. 5 take away 3 equals 2. Now, if you are in the squirrels class, you will know that I am a fantastic artist. I'm really not. I'm quite rubbish, actually. And I have drawn my version. I know, parents, I know it's very, very impressive. This is the level of my artwork for year 1. So we started off with 5 fishes. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3 of them have swam away. Now I am left with 2, and they are munching on the seaweed. That's what that green stuff is. So that is my picture to show the subtraction equation. What I want you to do is draw your own picture, not with fishes. You can draw anything you like, but it needs to show 5 take away 3 equals 2. Okay, and this is nearly the last bit of our subtraction lesson. Now, what I want you to do is some self-checking, some self-reviewing all about subtraction. Subtraction is a very, very tricky topic that we cover in year 1. But I want you to be very honest with yourself and do not give yourself a tick if you're feeling a bit unsure. It's okay to be unsure. It just means that that is what your grown-up and I, especially me, will help you with most to move on, okay? So, do you know how to, if you think you are really confident with subtracting by crossing out, you can put a tick here. And you can go all the way through. And if you think you're really, you know exactly what that is, and you think you're really good at it, you can have a little tick. If you're not sure what it is, but you can look back at your work from this week and see that you are okay with it, then you can also tick it. You don't need to know necessarily what the names of each of the topics are. Okay? Now I've got some extra work here. If you want to, it is totally optional. I've got a blank space here. This isn't on your worksheet, so you'll need to do it on a piece of paper. What I want you to do is draw your own picture with lots of different things going on. So maybe, just like with the birthday party one with the balloons that we had the other day, there were lots of things going on. Draw your own picture and then write some fact families to do with your picture. So I want you to write some subtraction number sentences and some addition number sentences to go with it. Then I want you to pass it on to someone in your family and see if they can find a different number sentence to go in to then make into a fact family. So for instance, I might have drawn some flowers down here, and there might be some different coloured flowers over here. But that might not be the only thing that's going on in my picture. I might also have some clouds in the sky. I mean, yours would probably be much better than mine. As we know, we have realised that Miss Hocking is not the best artist. And so maybe if your number sentence was about your clouds and your fact families, maybe your person in your house could find out the fact families for a different part, and you can check their answers, and if they get it correct, you can give them a big tick. Okay, that is your challenge for today. Now, before we go, I wanted to whiz back to me. Oh, hi! You might not have noticed I'm in the jungle today. Because maths is pretty wild. Yes, they're getting cheesier by the day. Now you're joining me here in my bedroom. As you know, I do like plants, so I thought I'd give you a tour of my plants. You have seen them when we did remote learning if you're in my class or in my phonics class. Anyway, have a lovely, lovely Monday, and I will check in with you really soon, and I hope you have a lovely evening this evening, and I will see you for Tuesday's learning. Bye!